Yeah, it's a crazy old world we're living in, guys. And we're all just doing the best we can to cope with it. This hell realm. This hell realm that we find ourselves in. We are here because a man and woman had sex. Now we have to deal with the controlled mechanism that has been put before us. There's all this talk about how this God is going to save us, or that he already has saved us. But I'd like to say more over that it is like we're the ones bringing everything on ourselves because we're conscious beings. We are capable. We are each capable of great things and horrible things. And we bring everything on ourselves, whether good or evil. The word live spelled backwards, evil, right? This world is a crazy place. It's just the main reason, because everything happens for a reason, and you always have to ask why. Well, the main reason is because there's just many different points of consciousness. And why? Because they're all learning at their own pace. And this is the world that we're living in and the world that we've created for ourselves. And so, yeah, we're all doing this that we can in this rabbit hole matrix. And eventually, hopefully, we will escape from that and go to a better place. Eventually, hopefully, nobody will get shot by the gun or the hunter over the hole and go to Wonderland or Oz or wherever. I don't care. It doesn't matter where it is. I can't imagine I can't imagine a world or an environment that's been more corrupted than this. I believe that we're living in pretty much the hardest place. Well, I mean, I don't believe, I know that we're living in pretty much the toughest place that you can ever enter as a conscious being. Because everything is always about overcoming. It's just, people controlling each other, people trying to dominate each other, people competing with each other, people trying to prove that they're better than everybody else, people trying to deceive each other and manipulate each other. Just the list goes on and on. I see we got two people there. Good to see you tonight on a Friday night. But yeah, we're all just here because a man and a woman had sex, and we're just making the best of it. Some people have it better than others. Some people have it worse than others. Some people are just, it's all about spawn points. Some people are just brought into an environment that's, just happy and gay and gleeful, and they're rich and they can do whatever they want. And other people just spawn into a place where they just got to make do with what's given to them. And it's just I would say it's a sad fact of reality, but it's just like I said before, it's what we make, what we bring on ourselves. And as I've said, that life could be better, but it just ain't, because there's always going to be corruption, and dare I say it, there's always going to be ignorance. I see I got one like on this live. Appreciate that. Whoever gave it to me. You guys don't have to chat or nothing. I mean, I'm just this is live, and I just like it's like whenever I feel like making content, I'll probably make another video after I'm done with this. But anyway, guys, it's just we're all gonna have to deal with stuff in this reality, whether we like it or not, because we're just here. We woke up on this earth, and we're here, and we got to do what we need to do, right? We gotta make do with what's, we just, it's like a roll of the dice, roll with the flow, roll with, just wherever the cards lie, whatever hand you're dealt. And you make a mistake, and it's like you gotta pay for it. It's like we gotta pay for everything. We gotta pay to live. Life shouldn't be that way. We can do all sorts of things by helping each other. And I'm quoting the late Pointless Rat Race. Nobody knows what happens to them, but people always got to have this high ass this high ass ego, right? I don't know what the hell happened to Pointless Rat Race. He was he's what got me started on YouTube. He was, after when I first started listening to YouTube videos, and now I got a channel of my own. I just nobody knows what happened to the guy. I mean, I just hope he's all right. I hope he didn't jump off that bridge. I'm talking about I hate people. Pointless Rat Race. Anyway, yeah, it's that ego, right? It's the human ego that's the problem. It's the problem, guys. It's like, what does it say in that movie? It's like, oh, it's like Bruce Almighty's like, oh, is that problems? Everybody's problem. You keep looking up. Well, what's the problem? It's the ego. The ego, and not ego, but the ego. I'm not talking about the waffle. I'm talking about the mindset that you got to be better than everybody else, and that's fine. That's understandable. It's like I understand why you'd want to be better than other people. I mean, that's kind of how we're brought up and programmed and indoctrinated. Yes, but at the same time, that's what creates the fear-based society that we're living in. It could be better. I mean, Jesus, just of course at the not the New Testament. The Old Testament has an evil God. I like to think that a lot of that has to do with people just trying to control each other. You know, everybody wanting to control somebody else can create a fear-based society. At the same time, it's just we've all been brought up. We've all been indoctrinated. This God, I mean, if there is such a God, he would exist beyond all this indoctrination. He would exist beyond everything I'm saying or anything that you think of what I'm saying or feel what I'm saying. He would exist beyond the ego. He'd exist beyond all that. He'd be superior to everything, right? It's just, I believe that is the truth. The real truth is that we exist beyond our humanness and our minds and our thoughts. The body can't live without the mind, like it says in the movie The Matrix, right? Well, that's true. Once the mind dies or your body dies, you go back to your essence. That's the real, what we truly are is consciousness. We exist. It's just, when it's just, have you ever had that? I've heard that thing says like, it's like you wake up in the morning, it's like you have this really nice dream or whatever. It's like, how could the mind create something like that? How could the mind create that kind of an experience? I don't see many people watching. I don't know if you guys can even really hear me. I've had trouble with my cell phone making lives here, and I need to start trying to making lives outside. You guys can hear me better. I'll play it back, see if you guys can hear me or not. I don't know. It's just the reception's bad. But if it's all right, yeah, whatever. But yeah, guys, just I understand how rough it is out there. I know how sick and tired you are of, not everybody. Some people might actually like what they're doing, and that's good, but it's hard out there. It's hard to get a hold of stuff, and a lot of people are having to do things every day that they don't want to do. And a lot of people are doing everything they can to just control themselves and just deal with, everything. You just got to go one day at a time, right? Yeah, it's just. Anyway, guys, I'll probably have a actual topic on my next live. That'd probably be better. This probably be more than likely, it might be the last live I do like this. Next time, I'll probably have a solid topic for a live and maybe give it some time, countdown, let everybody know. I'll probably do it outside where you can hear me better. I don't know. I'll probably get on out of here and let you guys. If not many other people show up, I'll probably get on out of here and let you guys do your thing. I mean, I'm not having too many people show up here, but yeah, it's just it's a crazy world we're living in, guys, and we're just doing the best we can, and we need to remember. We need to remember that we're so much more than what we think we are. It's this world is entirely based off of it's pretty much just corruption and just earning that piece of paper that we gave value to, that we call money, a dollar. God, it's my least favorite word of the English language is dollar. God, makes me sick and tired of the people. Your entire life is based off a piece of paper, and it shouldn't be that way. But it's just everything's transaction. No, it's the only you gotta give effort in order to be of any worth, right? It's just okay, fine, but at the same time, there's just people. You just easily help each other without having to deal with all that ego stuff. You know what, guys? I don't really fucking see this live as going anywhere. This live is dead. I'll see you guys next time. Love y'all. Bye bye.